Assalamualaikum friends, hope you're fine. I'm sure the video which I shared with you yesterday, the basics of the coding and decoding, that might have surely helped you. And I'm sure I'll be trying my best to provide you some of the different patterns of the questions from the coding and decoding, and with different types of the blocks available. So I have some of my reference books here from which I'll be collecting the different types of the patterns of the question which I'll be sharing you by the passage of time. Okay, the first question which I'll be sharing here with you this time is, here's a question. Okay, the question is like this: institution, institution. Institution is coded as NOI So this is the form of the question, right, which is in your textbook. Okay, so you should be quite very enough sharp to identify the type of the question, which is this. So this is simply a reverse image question, which I already shared with you in the last video, but that was a different question. N is at the last, N is at the start. O is at the second last, O is at the second first. Okay, second from start. Then same way I, then same way T, or same way U, then same way T, then same way I, then same way again T, then same way S, and then same way N, and then same way I. So I can call this type of the question as the reverse or mirror image questions. So this is the one pattern. I can call this as a reverse pattern question. So this can be also a form of the question in your competitive examinations. Okay, so I also shared with you the chart. I'm sure that chart is with you at this point of time, and that should be quite handy with you all the time. I'll be trying to select some different questions right now. So a couple of people have sent me some questions. So that type of question I'll be selecting right now. So I have a word here, gigantic, Gigantic. Gigantic is coded as Gig, Tanci. So at the very outset, what you can identify here, that this is the coded question, but the words are almost same. Gigantic, Gig. Then there is something different. Antic. Then there is some reshuffle of the words. So how you can solve this very question? This is something very easy, but you need to be very enough sharp in order to select the best option out of the given options. That's something very interesting. Okay, so what I can simply do, I have to just make a key out of this log. I'll do it like this. I'll just mark it as 1, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th. Okay, now tell me, G stands for, it's 1, or it can be 3 as well. That's why I'm saying you have to be enough smart sharp to select the best options. So it can be 1 or 3. So let me take it as a 1, for example. I stands for 2. Okay, G stands for 3. All right. Okay, these are the same ones. That's why I put an underline out there. And then A is only 1. So A's rank is 4, and I need to see the rank of T. The rank of T is 6, that's why I put out 6. Then A, the rank of A is 4, the rank of N is 5, the rank of C is 8, the rank of I is 7. So I can call this is my key. 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 8, 7. In certain cases, maybe there might be a reshuffle. Maybe he has selected the GIG in the start from this GIG. From this way we have GIG. In reverse case, it is also GIG. So maybe my key can be either this, or my key can be 3, 2, 1. So maybe there's a flip or the swap of this G with this G. So I can call my key is either 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 8, 7, or 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 5, 8, 7. These are the two best possible keys which can be the answer of the question. Now he is asking me to decode the miracles. MIRACLES, right? So what I need to do, the first thing what I need to identify here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 8 words, and there are also 8 words. So what I need to do, I need to simply copy paste this key. Let me try the first key. 1, 2, 3, okay, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what I need to do, I need to follow this key. 1, Okay, I'll just copy paste it here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 8, 7. I'm just writing it for the time being, for the learning purpose. Okay, in future, once you will practice these type of the questions, you need not to copy paste this key again and again. So once you will grab your speed, by the passage of time, you will be easily able to solve these questions. So the first is M, the second is I, the third is R, okay, the sixth one is L, the fourth is A, the fifth one is C, the eighth one is S, okay, and the seventh one is E. At the very outset, just I'll try to find MIR. Is there an option which is starting with MIR? Yeah. And then there is MIR, LACSE. It was my second option. So I'll say this is the correct option. Now, again, if this option is not available in your options, you may need to find your answer like this. I told you it can be 3 swapped with 1. 3 swapped with 1. Maybe the answer there's a possibility RIMLACSE. Because there was possibility when I said GIG, maybe this GIG is not start to end, it may be from GIG. That's why I said 3 to 1. There's a possibility of this way option as well. But since this option was not RIMLACSE is not available in the option, so I'll say my MIRLACSE is the correct option. So this was one type of the question. Okay, so now we have different type of the questions here. So what I'll do, I have one more question. The question is goodness. GOODNESS. Goodness is coded as HNP CODTR. Very easy, very easy. At the very first outset, when you can see GR here and you can see HR here, so easily you'll be able to identify some relationship, right? After G, H, after O, then there is a P, but instead of P, here is N. So instead of going, so what I'll do, sir, G after G, H, okay, but before O, there is N. So I'll say +1, -1. O, then there is P. Okay, then +1. Then D, before D, there is C. Then I'll say -1. Same way, N, then next one, O, I'll say +1. E, before E, there is D. Then I'll say -1. After S, there is T. I'll say +1. And before S, there is R. So I'll say -1. So my key is +1, -1, +1, -1, +1, -1, and it goes on, right? So the question which he has asked me, the question was greatness. GREATNESS. You can do it in this way as well. Okay, in this way. Okay, you can do it in very simple here. +1 after G, H, before R, Q, after E, F, before A, Z, after T, TU, before N, M, after E, F, before S, R, after S, T. So my answer is HQFZUMFRT. So I can see HQFZUMFRT. My option third is right option out here. So this is actually the type of the pattern which I'm trying to show to you. Okay, so I'll be just also showing some of the different stuff of the questions. So this is one pattern. So in certain cases, what we have observed in the textbooks, there are multiple types of +1, -1, +1, -1. In certain cases, what it can be, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +6. It's like that. In certain cases, it might be 1, 3, 5, 7. The odd numbers, use of the odd numbers. In certain cases, it can be the addition or the subtraction of the odd even numbers. In certain cases, it can be like this. I'll just try to show you the chain. The way we saw +1, -1, +1, -1, it can be like this. Sometimes it can be +1. Okay, let's say this way. +1, +3, +5, +7, plus 9, and so on. Sometimes it can be plus 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10, and so on. It depends how the question has been framed. Sometimes it can be plus 1, plus 1, oh, okay, plus 2, okay, then plus 3, alright. Till this time you can say plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, that is fine, but here it will be plus 5. Now you will say how. So plus 1, when 1 and plus 2, this was a sequence, right? Plus 2. When I add this plus and this plus 2, plus 1 and plus 2, it becomes plus 3. So I'm adding 2 numbers. This plus 2 plus this plus 3, it means plus 5. And if I'll ask you what is the next one, so you'll say plus 5 and plus 3, that is plus 8. So if I'll ask you the next one, what I have to add, plus 5 plus 8, it means plus 13. Actually, these are the types of the logs which can be used in these type of the patterns of the questions. Okay. Now we can also try to solve a question with a different pattern, or I can call that as a pick and choose question. This is also a very easy pattern of the question, and it is usually a part of your competitive examination. Okay, so I usually call them as a pick and choose question, right? Okay, so one question from pick and drop or pick and choose. So what you simply need to do is you simply need to pick and drop. You are picking a number from one place and dropping it at other place. Okay, so my question is, in a certain code Ripple, R-I-P-P-L-E, Ripple is written as, now in the earlier case what we used to do, we used to transform or code, lock the message from alphabets to alphabets. Now I'm not doing the same. What I'm doing, I'm trying to convert the alphabets into the numbers. Okay, in this very question, Ripple has been coded as 613382. Okay, in the earlier question, what we have seen that the alphabets were converted or locked into the alphabets. Now in this very question, what he has done, he has converted the alphabets into the numbers. Okay, so he has mentioned Ripple is written as 613822 and life is written as life, L-I-F-E. The moment I read life, I should be able to recognize E is common ahead, I is common ahead. Okay, so life is coded as 8192. 8192, right? So he has asked me, okay, how is pillar P-I-L-L-E-R coded in this way language? So the very first thing what I need to do is pillar, it's the P 1 2 3, P 1 2 3. So third position 3, then I stands for second, then I stands for 1, then L, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. L stands for 8, again L stands for 8, then E stands for 2. If from I'll see this, E stands for 2, and if I see the fourth position from this very place, E also stands for 2, so E stands for 2, and R is the first, R stands for 6, so I'll say pillar stands for 318826. So this is again one form of the question. Okay, so I'll try to solve one more type of the question. So that we usually call, I personally call them ching-chang questions. However, there can be a different name for that, but I personally call them ching-chang questions. Okay, this is the question which I was just referring to you. I call them as ching-chang questions. However, there is not a specific name for these questions, but in my personal language, I call them ching-chang questions. So from one side, it's written as ding dang, it's dan. Ding dang dong is coded as attacking the enemy. Ping pong dong is coded as enemy is retreating. Then ding ping mong is coded as attacking and retreating. So he'll ask me a specific word. How can we word? Let's say ding is coded as dash, or he has asked in this way question, enemy is coded as dash. So that is for you can solve that directly, but I will suggest you in the initial for the beginners how to do and how to solve these questions. And this is a 3x3 question. So in future we'll be solving the 4x4 question, 4x4 question. So the best and easy way to understand and break down these questions, start comparing the first and the second one. Ding, dang, dong. Try to identify the similar words. Which are the similar words? Ding, dang, dong. Ping, ponch, dong. Which one is common? If I'll ask you, dong is the common. So I'll use a geometrical figure, circular figure. Dong is common in the first and the second one. Simultaneously, I will move towards this way side. I'll see which is common among them. Attacking the enemy, enemy is retreating. So I'll say there is only one common word, that is enemy. I'll also use the same geometrical figure for configuring the same. So it means that dong stands for enemy. It's very simple. Now what I'll do, I'll compare now the second and the third one. Ping, ponch, dong, ding, ping, mong. So what I found, ping is common in the second and the third one. Ping and ping is here. Now I'll try to identify the common words between the second and the third one. Enemy is retreating, attacking and retreating. So what I found, retreating is common in the second and third one. I used a different geometrical figure, or like a 4-box figure, like a rectangle or a square. You can use this 4-box square. Okay, so ping stands for retreating. The moment you saw this rectangular box or a rectangular box, you can say retreating. When you saw the circle, you can simply say this is enemy. Now what I'll do, I'll start comparing the first and the third one. These are the only 3 possibilities where we can compare these statements. Ding, dang, ding, mong. Which is the common? Ding is common. So what I'll do, I'll put it in a triangular figure. Okay, ding and ding. Now I'll start comparing first and the third. Attacking, and so it means attacking is common. I kept this in the triangular figure. So once I have the ding, I can simply say this triangle stands for attacking, dong stands for enemy, and ping stands for retreating. So this is the easy way for solving these questions. For example, now the one on the left, mong. So you will say, don't be under this way impression, sir. This didn't came under any geometrical figure, so we can't say what is the meaning of this. No, this is the only one which is left. This is the only one which is left. So I can say mong stands for, and this pon stands for is, and this dang stands for the. So this is the way how we solve these type of the questions. So in this question, he has asked me, how is enemy? What is the code for enemy? So if I see what is the code for enemy, I saw this in the circular figure, I'll simply say this is the dong. So this is the way how we solve these type of questions. This is a 3x3 question. So in the initial first outlay, I suggest you to solve these type of questions in this way. The moment you will practice 5-10 questions, then what you need to do, the moment which the question setter has asked you a specific word, go to that very specific word. You can see in this very question he has asked me what was the code for enemy. So I'll just directly encircle this enemy. I'll just directly encircle this enemy. I'll start comparing only the second and the first one. I'll start only comparing the second and the first one, and I'll see which one is the common among them, and accordingly, if there is only one common, and as in this way example, so I'll say my answer is that particular word which is common. So this is a 3x3 question. Now I'll be also sharing a 4x4 question with you. Okay, so I was just telling you about the 4x4 question. So this is the 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The earlier question, the ding dong dang, that was a 3x3 question. Okay. So this is also the similar type of the question. You need not to worry about that. This is a 4x4 question. This is very easier than that. The only thing what we need to see here is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are the 4 numbers for 4 corresponding words. Okay. So for example, I have been asked a specific word, what is the meaning of this code. So what I'll do, the first thing, for easy, for beginners, what I'll do, I'll start comparing the first and the second one. Men are very busy. Busy persons need encouragement. Which one is the common? So I'll so busy is common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is common? 4 is common. So I can say busy stands for 4. Busy stands for 4. Now second and the third one. Compare second and the third one. Busy persons need encouragement. Encouragement is very important. So what I'll do, encouragement is common. Encouragement is common. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 8, 9. Which is common? I can say 5 is common. Okay, in the second and the third one. Now what I'll do, I'll start comparing the third and the fourth one. Encouragement is very important. Important persons are rare. Okay, so I can see important is here. I can see important is here. 3, 8, 9, 2, 6, 8, 0. So what I saw, 8 is common out here. Now again what I'll do, I'll compare the first and the fourth one. Men are very, persons are rare. Okay, so what I found out here, R is something which is common. So what I'll do, I'll just try to make a different figure. R is here, R is here. Now from that wayside, I'll start comparing the remaining ones. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 0. I can say the common one is 2. I try to identify, is there anyone which is still the same among the remaining ones. Oh, I'll start now comparing the first and the third one. Men very is very. So here is the very one. Very is here, very is here. And now I'll see which is the common between the first and the third one. 1, 3, 3, 9. So the common is 3. The common is 3. The remaining one is 3. The remaining one is 1. So I can say the remaining one is here men. The men stands for 1. Okay. Then we have here persons need 6 and 7. I can see 6 is here, 6 is here. Persons need, persons rare. So what I'll do, I'll just try to make a different any geometrical figure. Let me make a octagon. It's like this. Okay. Let me make a person's octagon for like this. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sides, octagon, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the 6 and 6 is common, the remaining one is 7, the remaining one is need, the remaining one is 9, the remaining one is, the remaining one is 0, the remaining one is rare. This is the way how we solve this question. So in this very question, the question set has asked me what is the code for encouragement. So I'll directly move to the word encouragement. I'll see the encouragement stands for 5. Okay, the easier way, the short way to solve this question, so what I'll do, encouragement are here, encouragement are here. So I'll start comparing the second and third one. I'll see which is the common between the second and third one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 8, 9. The common between the second and the third was 5. So I can say directly the code for the encouragement stands for 5. This is the way how we solve these different types of the coding and decoding questions. So I hope I was able to deliver a little bit better than what I was expecting, and inshallah I'll be sharing some more stuff with you and on this very page, on my personal page as well. And in the next couple of days, I'll be sharing some more chapters. Many of the friends have asked for many other different chapters. Don't worry, please be patient. I'll be sharing each and every one of the chapter within my possible time in the next forthcoming days. With these words, I want to thank you all. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.